Slime, that's the best way to describe Trump and this administration, with a statement that they've reached a 1.5 page memorandum of understanding with Iran. Keep in mind, Trump said at various points of time that he was going to make sure that Iran had no nuclear weapon. Now he's saying it's no big deal if they hang on to their nuclear highly enriched uranium. Second, he was going to force regime change, which he did, because this regime is much worse than the prior one. And remember, he was going to liberate the people of Iran, and he liberated 35,000 of them from their lives because they were killed when they were protesting the regime, and Trump did nothing to help those protesters. Trump also said he was going to have a unconditional surrender, and that none of this happened. It's a major loss of the United States, of our world power and our projection of power, because we've been strangled by the government of Iran, who not only, although they say they will open the Strait of Hormuz after clearing mines, what we've got is a page-and-a-half memorandum of understanding. That's not an agreement. It's not a treaty. It's not a contract. It's just the points to be discussed or resolved later on. The big one, obviously, relates to their nuclear ambitions, but Trump said that's not so important now because Iran is our friend, just like Kim Jong-un is his friend in North Korea. But Iran said that they're not going to fine ships for going through the Straits of Hormuz, but it will now be recognized the straits will be controlled by both Oman and Iran, and there'll be a toll system to pay for the travel through the Straits of Hormuz. But this should be no problem for the United States, because we're also allegedly going to supply them $300 billion for reconstruction, and maybe pay the families of the 156 girls that we targeted and killed. The agreement that President Obama had, along with a number of our allies with Iran back in 2015, was the framework, or the agreement itself, was 18 pages long with 140 pages of exhibits and appendixes to it. So it was a total of about a little less than 160 pages. Now we have Trump touting a page-and-a-half memorandum of understanding. If you want to believe it, be my guest. But the fact that this is costing us money and will be supporting the reconstruction of Iran is nothing short of appalling, as people in our own country are having health care cuts and food cuts. Meanwhile, perhaps the best example of this is the reflecting pool, which he paid $14 million on a no-bid contract to his favorite swimming pool guy, who simply painted it blue, didn't bother to fix the leaks or problems, and didn't put in a filtration system, so it's now covered with algae and slime. But it's a perfect metaphor for this administration. It's just slime.